Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever applicable to your geographical location. Thank you so much for joining into our channel again, People's Reaction. Today we have a very interesting topic, one of the key practice of ITIL framework, that is service design and transition. We'll try and see in totality what the service design and transition practice is and what all deliverables we have when we work as a service design and transition professionals. We'll try and discuss this in detail. Stages of design and transition phase, and we'll try and dig more inside it, and we'll try and flag one of the key deliverables that we have. So first thing first, let's go with the definition of service design and transition first. Service design and transition is a set of activities of planning and organizing people, process, infrastructure, and material component of a service to enhance its existing quality or to finance the interaction ecosystem between user and the service provider. So, little decode it. Service transition would be that you try and plan and organizing. You plan it, organize it, the people, process, infrastructure of your process to improve its quality or to redesign it in a way. This is what we have. Let's go to the service design and transition stages. This design and transition work is categorized into 5 different stages. Start with first one, ideate and prioritize. Under ideate and prioritize, we try and see what has been given to us. We try and engage ourselves in communication with project manager, stakeholders, service associates to see what they are documenting as a service requirement document. The second stage is concept and scope. You try now in this stage, you don't get anything to do actually, you rather get the HLD and other business document to go through under concept and scope stage. The third stage will be discover. You try and discover what you need to deliver, how would you do it, how the impacted business service would be supported by existing organization capability. So that will be in the discovery phase, and you deliver it, deliver those capabilities, design document what you have, the framework that you will design, deliver it, and then with the help of the feedback, handshake with the project manager, service manager, you try and close it. That is the number 5 stage. So in nutshell, first is ideate and prioritize. You, second is concept and scope. Third is discover, deliver is the fourth one, and closer will be number 5 stage. So ideate, prioritize, we don't do anything. You just get the documents, you read it through, you get into the calls, you try and familiarize yourself with the project. Second is concept and scope. You get the document that is available for review. You just get that copy on the concept and scope stage. And third stage, you get the HLD approved. You try and discover your deliverables. Try and see how we can deliver it. How you would be placing the organization capability to support the impacted business service. That is discovered. Deliver. You deliver it and get their feedback and modify it. And then comes to the fifth number scape. You mark it as a close one. So this is in a nutshell 5 different stages of service design and transition. Let's move ahead to see that what all deliverables we have under service design and transition. The first deliverable we have in the list is service design plan. That is the first document that you prepare. This document outlines what deliverables you'll be delivering. Against it, what will be the tentative date. So this document will give you list down all the documents that you'll prepare, all tasks you will prepare. So that this document gives you, and then you send this document to the stakeholders. You get their approval, you stamp it saying that this is what I'm going to deliver, you post it. Second is SLA, service level agreement. Whatever discussion we had with the customer, whatever we agreed with the customer to deliver, you formalize it in SLA document, one of the standard document that every organization has. The template is available, you need to just fill it. The OLA would be operational level agreement between the organizational capabilities. Like change will have with problem management, incident management will have with problem management. Likewise, the data team will have its security team. The meaning is that if data team sends the incident to security team, how long they'll take to respond back to us to perform the due diligence on the ticket and send back the threat back to data team. So that everything will be documented in the OLA. There are standard response, escalation metrics, the hour of working, days of working, their support service, everything will be there under this one. And in case you have like vendor also supporting your impact business service, how the vendor will be supporting you, their mode of service, days of service, their framework, how ticket will pass to them, actually how they'll be responding back, their SLAs, everything will be documented in the UC underpinning contract. Next in our document list actually under this service design and deliverability, support model. I would call the support model to be the backbone of everything. Support model describes how the impacted business service will be supported by organizational capabilities. In short, actually, if we have any project that is given to us, how different part of the organization, existing process of organization will work together to support that. That actually is described in the support model. Support model we can be in Visio or probably in Excel file or probably in PPTs. It gives you idea the how ticket will transit from end start to end, inception to conclusion. So ticket comes into your bin. What all components, business component or have tactical components we have that will be monitored and ticket will come. As an example, the first box on the top will be the technical components. If my services are under AWS cloud, what are all these servers are? That will be under this one. Like SMS service, we have voice, data. The main components will be there under the business component first layer, swim layer. Second swim layer will be the entry point. How that trigger point will happen. Probably that top one, the components will be monitored by let's say netcool or probably a smart capability that will generate. Then you will say all the event monitoring system you'll try and keep it on the entry point. Entry point can also be the customers that they'll call you back to report in case if they have an issue at their business level issues if they're facing. That will be indicated on the entry point. Next is the first level. Who will be the first line of service will be supporting it? Usually the first line is your desk. Actually they try and see, they perform certain bit of triage work. Then likewise third line, second line, third line, this will be documented in the support model. Next document is knowledge article. This knowledge article will complement your support model. So whatever box you have documented there, whatever box you have placed, what that box mean, what tool they'll follow. If I have just mentioned like a service desk, so what service desk we're talking about? What is service desk? What are the queue name, their email IDs, the group mailbox ID, escalation metrics. All these things will be there under knowledge article, describing each component of support model. This knowledge article will give you that detail. The next is risk item. Risk is in case while designing it, in case you find that some operational risk are there, in case you don't mitigate it, might pose a threat to the business service. So you'll try and flag it. Then the raid one actually, you against every risk you try and document the raid. Raid will be risk exemption. You have certain exemption. You have dependency. So these under this category, you try and risk exemption, incident and dependency. You try and bifurcate it, log it in the tool actually where the business teams they go through it. What are the raid raised by the documentation team, service design team. The last on the list we have service design pack. This service design pack is actually nothing but I would say one document that reference to all the documents. It has entry with what project will do, what project overview is, and then you have how the business will be supported, incident, problem, change, their functions, capacity, what they are reporting. You try and give the brief actually standard process, and you have then try and keep a link there. You keep a link and let the people go through it in case they want to see this. That service design pack. You get all these pointers highlighted under service design pack. Service design pack is usually it gets approved by your service manager or service owner. They try and you save it somewhere in the SharePoint for operational team to reference it in case they have any live situation or incident fallout situation. They can go through it. This is what it is in the service design and transition work. Hope you have enjoyed this learning. In case you have any suggestion, any question you want me to elaborate a little more, you try and put a comment there under the YouTube. I'll try and explain it or try and make a video in case possible. In case I think that the subject has the potential to deserve 5-10 minutes of short video, we'll do it. Thank you so much once again for joining in. Cheers. Bye for now. Take care.